What's happening, guys? Welcome to my vlog. I'm currently 3 weeks out from the BNBF Midlands Qualifier. I'm just here to give you a quick recap on last week and how my training and cardio went, and overall things are going really well. My current weight is 94 kg. Yes, I'll explain why in a moment, but yeah, that's my current weight. Training's been on point, cardio's been on point. Things seem to be going smoothly. I've actually been really organised this year. I've sorted out my hotel, my tan, my trunks, my membership, got it all boxed off now, so I'm just trying to minimise the amount of things that can add to the stress, as when it gets close to the competition things kind of do start to feel a bit heavy and weigh down on you more than usual. So it's just good to get all the little things out of the way, and that way you can have a clear mind and stay focused on the more important tasks such as my training, my cardio, my posing, etc. Right, I posted a picture on Instagram recently, and it was my refeed meal, my post-workout refeed meal. It was like some bagels, Cocoa Pops and some whey protein. Now, as the caption stated, I don't like to post too many of them pictures because it kind of gives a negative view on how bodybuilding should be approached if you just take it for face value and you don't actually understand the reason behind having those type of foods. Which leads me on to my next thing, my refeed. This week I had a huge refeed. I got up to 1500 grams of carbs. In total I had about 9,000 calories. The week before I had about 1300 grams of carbs, which didn't really do it for me. I woke up the next day pretty flat, and so I felt like I needed another refeed, which I had. Didn't have quite as much, but it did the job. So like I was saying, this time I pushed it to 1500 grams of carbs. Worked a treat. Now you're probably thinking, why did I do that? The whole reasoning behind that is because I'm at a point now where I'm trying to find out the best thing, the best method to use during peak week, rather than just doing something totally random and pretty much gambling my whole prep away. So over the past 2-3 weeks I've kind of been pushing the refeeds a bit more and getting a better idea of what my body can actually handle at this point. So the foods I've used aren't something which I've had throughout my prep in general, not in such high quantities neither. Like post workout I do have some Cocoa Pops or some type of cereal with some whey a lot of the time, but this time on the refeed day I've literally had bagels, pancakes, burger and chips. I've had all sorts, anything carby really, I've pretty much had. So they've worked really well. The main reason behind that is because I've not actually overindulged. I've actually had to use some willpower, as hard as it is, and kind of taper each meal back. I kind of set an amount which I'd like to eat, and if I reach that amount and it still didn't really touch the sides, I'd push it a bit more, but I wouldn't overdo it. So come to 2.5 hours later I'd be starving, and so I just continue to keep feeding the body, and it felt so natural doing it that way that, you know, I had no issues at all. I woke up the next day, I looked full, I was in even better condition. The day of the refeed, the morning of the refeed, sorry, I was 91.5 kg, and like I said, I'm 94 kg now, and I was actually in better condition at 94 kg. I look way better. So that is what I was actually looking for. So now I know going into peak week, that's what I can do. I may tweak it here and there, and depending on what type of things, how my training's going to be that week, and a few other little things. But besides that, I've got a good general idea of what I'm going to do, and that's the whole reason behind my high refeed at the moment. Other than that, throughout the prep, my refeeds have been half the amount, if that. I've not needed to, I've not wanted to. This was not an excuse just to start piling food down my neck. You know, I'm quite content just eating the same meals over and over, but I felt right now is a time to start looking for things to do for peak week, because you know, a lot of people, they will do a whole prep, get to peak week, and then just try something totally random. I've done it myself in the past and absolutely ballsed it up, and it's not good. You know, the thing is, you can't really do exactly what you're going to do for peak week without it being peak week, especially if you're going to start water loading and things like that. And it all depends on the conditioning you're in as well. You have to be shredded to really get the full effect out of them things. And at the position I'm in now, I feel like I'm in good enough condition to see the effects of the different foods and really benefit from these trials which I'm doing. So I've got another 3 weeks to the show. I'm really excited for it, and I can't wait to get on stage